what we have seen over the past few years, this chilling effect, because of the heavy hand of government through censorship, through threats of arrest, through any of the other ways that they have gotten in the way of Americans' free speech right, we've been fighting back against. In this new series that we're working on, it's in production now, but as Logan says, we started seeing what was being produced already and knew that it could be much bigger. And that's where you come in to join alongside of us. We do this from time to time when we start working on a project and we see what it can be. And we know that you, the viewer, the listener of the Secular broadcast, you know what we put out as the final product. We know that you will join with us to make it bigger and better and make everyone that can see it. Get it as far and wide as we can. And so that's why we decided to turn to this week here in December, the Raise Your Voice Week, because you can stand alongside us as we get this message out, but also continuing the work of the ACLJ. When you raise your voice with us, we are much stronger. And that's what we are doing this week. We are highlighting what you can do, how you can join us by raising your own voice. And you can go to aclj.org/voice to be a part of this. But I want to play a few clips from this because I think it also ties in here. When you think about what the left has done over the past few years, what they've gotten away with, where when they want to push back and they want to literally create riots in the street or a judge that takes the law into her own hands, and then you think about the way that conservatives are treated for lawfully exercising their freedom of speech or their freedom of religion. It's so stark. And that's why we can't give up this fight. Because if you are a Christian or you are a conservative or if you are Jewish in this country, the left is coming after you. And they want to silence you. And they want to distort what you do and who you are. And that's why not only through the work of the ACLJ, but our media arm as well, we have to push back. We have to showcase what we are fighting against. Because some stories, you may hear a headline, you may see a blog post on aclj.org that someone was arrested for their freedom of speech. And it sounds like we've heard this 1,000 times. This is what the ACLJ has been fighting for 35 years. But when you can see and hear the individuals, their courage that you can stand with is remarkable. Their calling that they are committed to. And they have to have allies like the ACLJ and folks like you, the listener and supporter and the champions of ACLJ that will stand with them in this fight. So first, I want to play for you the trailer of this series that has been put together. Logan called it a teaser trailer, a stinger trailer. It is from the concepts that we have already put together, but there is so much out there that we are working on even currently and look forward to doing in early 2026. So let's go ahead and run this trailer for folks so they can get a concept of where it is. And then I want to play some from a specific segment right after that, and I'll pitch to it. So let's go ahead and play that trailer.
You look at the First Amendment, we have 5 liberties under the First Amendment. Your right to practice your faith, your right to assemble, your right to petition the government, free press, free speech. All critically important. The most important in my judgment is your right to talk.
This is your baby girl or your baby boy. This is not a clump of cells. This is not a parasite. This is your baby.
Today, while we have the time, call upon the name of Jesus Christ for the salvation of your soul.
If someone believes that government is going to punish them for exercising their First Amendment rights, they might choose not to express themselves at all.
The FBI will crush you. This government will crush you if you try to expose the truth about things that they are doing that are wrong.
He's allowed to come forward under the law and tell us things that he believes that are happening that aren't supposed to.
Being here in America, I thought that it is our right to go out and share our faith.
We're always a little bit fearful that he or I will be taken to jail.
Is the government watching? Is there a chance I could face some kind of negative consequence now or down the road?
I was the one preaching on the mic when the police came. They came to me and said I should shut it down.
When God tells you what to do, you cannot hesitate.
How many arrests will it take for you to stop?
I can't stop.
Once again, that was kind of the concept trailer that our team put together, which is wonderful. And the working title, The Chilling Effect, I mean, you get chills watching that, hearing these stories of these individuals, also seeing people like Senator Mike Lee or Chairman Jim Jordan in those pieces that talk about the very core issues the ACLJ believes in and fights for every single day. We had attorneys in court yesterday, just ahead of Christmas, in Colorado, fighting for our clients. So the work here does not stop. And we have seen this uptick in the heavy hand of government going after religious speech. It's not going after protesters that want to shut down roads and set cars on fire and completely sow chaos in major cities that they seem to be worried about in some of these Democrat cities. Instead, it's the peaceful street preacher, the peaceful person on the sidewalk sharing their faith, sharing the good news. That's who gets arrested. And so I want to play this clip as well. This is about religious speech that we are seeing this attack on. And I will be back right after this short clip, but it's powerful when you watch it.
Today, while we have the time, call upon the name of Jesus Christ for the salvation of your soul.
If someone believes that government is going to punish them for exercising their First Amendment rights, they might choose not to express themselves at all.
Being here in America, I thought that it is our right to go out and share our faith.
I was the one preaching on the mic when the police came. They came to me and said I should shut it down.
Someone on the other side, in the exact same location on a public sidewalk, wouldn't be arrested, wouldn't be harassed. That's not free speech, that's not fair, that's not the way it's supposed to work.
The message gets around. If you street preach, you will face court obligations, fines, fees. And we absolutely believe that this is done with that purpose.
At the end of the day, every time we step out into the street, we have to be ready to give our life.
How many arrests will it take for you to stop?
I can't stop.
That line there at the end, it shows the courage of the clients of the ACLJ. How many arrests will it take to get you to stop? Effectively, how far does the government have to go to get you to stop exercising your freedom of speech, your freedom of religion? And our client responds with, I can't stop. That is true courage. That is the hero of these stories. The client that is doing what they are called to do and exercising their constitutional rights, doing it and seeing state governments, city governments come after them with the heavy hand of law enforcement, arresting them, putting them in the back of police cars. And we have to defend them in court. We have to defend their rights to express their faith.